I'd like to give you a personalized tarot reading right now. So if you're looking for some guidance, let's do a breathing exercise to allow whatever message the tarot has for us today. So breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so how are we going to get this more personalized tarot message? I use the tarot as a self-help tool, a personal self-growth tool, instead of divination. There's, of course, some divination involved, but I like to do it a little bit more personal development. And so divination is more of when, asking when questions. When will I get money? When will I get a new relationship? When will I get married? And we're here on this planet to have a human experience. So when we ask when questions to the tarot, it's just more of us sitting back on the couch waiting for life to happen to us. So in order for me to connect with Gus, God, Spirit, Universe, whatever you want to call it, I ask how or what questions. How can I approach this new situation? How can I make more money? What do I need to pay attention to in my current relationship? You are really talkative today. What is going on? You've got like 4 messages that have wanted to come out already. How or what questions? If you want to put your question in the comment section, you're more than welcome to. And if you need a little bit more assistance with decoding what the tarot wants to tell you today, I would be willing to help you out with that as well. So with all of that being said, let's see what happens. Oh, we have definitely got some stuff going on here today. Let me move this over. We've got a Major Arcana card, so we'll have some interesting stuff here. Okay, so to begin, we have the Judgment card in reverse. Now, Judgment is part of the Major Arcana cards, and Judgment to me is like a second chance. It's that point, if you're looking at it this way, it's these people are rising from the graves, and it's like, it's a second chance. It feels like going from one space of life to the next. It feels like going from one life to the next, one lesson to the next, something. So you've been on this journey in the Major Arcana, and you've reached the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is when you actually have a lesson, you've learned it, and this is where you actually get to decide, are you going to use it in your next cycle, or are you not? And I feel like with this Judgment card being in reverse, it is blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So you're kind of at a fork in the road. One of the, let me leave this up. Usually to me when this comes up, I feel like there is a message that you have not learned yet, a lesson that you have not learned yet in regards to your question or what you're asking the tarot. But what it looks like to me, like what I'm kind of getting right now, is that you're in this fork in the road. You can go this way, where you say, okay, I'm gonna use this message and I'm gonna go and change my life and I'm gonna do some things. Or you can go down this road and you can say, you know what, I don't really like that message. I'm gonna just stick with where I'm at. It just kind of depends on where you're heading in your life and what question you've asked and what you're more comfortable with. But I would really focus on trying to flip this card over so that you can use this message to go forward and into your next cycle, because what comes next is 21, which is the world, and if the world becomes the Fool, and the Fool starts a whole new cycle again. So let's keep that in mind. Now, this is the TV series tarot deck. To me, this looks a little bit like a zombie, like The Walking Dead, I think. I don't know, that could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me a little bit. To go a little bit further, we've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now the Two of before we go back to that, you want to pay attention, with Judgment, you want to pay attention to Pluto and the element of fire. I don't know what exactly Pluto is trying to tell you right now with your question, but really pay attention to the planet Pluto and see how it coincides with the question that you've asked. Now we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Pentacles is about balance. Twos are usually about balance. The Two of Pentacles is usually about balancing two jobs, two relationships, work and play, two hobbies, to social groups, whatever you want to call it that way. So I like to look at it as just balancing two things of this physical realm, that we are in currently right now on this planet, on this earth. Now, again, pentacles are associated with the element of earth. Earth is the slowest element, and that is the things that we can touch. It's our health, our body, and our money. So the things of this physical plane. So we want to take a look at that. But, and I don't know what this one is. It looks like it's ballet. I don't know what TV show ballet is, but there's been a couple of them, but I don't know. This feels more like a movie to me. But you can, pick whatever you want. But, so again, we've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy here. So I recommend maybe focusing on this card, figuring out what is in balance or unbalanced, and once you can balance this, you'll probably be able to figure out what this is trying to tell you so that you can flip this over and actually go forward into your next cycle. I would try to see, I would maybe make a list of things that are feeling imbalanced, or all of your responsibilities or the things that you're balancing, and see where you can make the scales a little bit more balanced. Maybe you're spending too much time on your personal stuff and you're not spending much time with friends. Maybe you're spending too much time with friends and you're not spending time on your personal stuff. I don't know. Just kind of something to think about in that direction. I'm going to leave that there for now. I would love to know what you got in the comments. Before I close out, I do want to say I would like to give you an opportunity to give me some energy back if you feel called to do so. And a way how you can do that is by interacting with this video. Like, comment, follow, share, repost. All the things are awesome and would be a great energetic exchange for us. I'd also like to ask for $5, but that's, all those 6 options, whatever you feel called to do so, I would be very much so appreciative of. With that all being said, let's do another breathing exercise to close out, and we can go on with the rest of our days. So breathe in. And breathe out. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.